Madrid with still a game in hand, have the possibility of extending the lead. But Barcelona are currently clear of Madrid. Madrid play now, and then we'll have a game in hand, just to clear up exactly what I mean. But it's always a tough visit to Villareal. Fran Escribá has his side working well. So well, in fact, they got a 1-0 win away to Rome in the Europa League on Thursday. The men chosen to face Madrid tonight: Sergio Asenjo in goal. Back four of Gaspar, Musacchio, Ruiz and Costa. In midfield, Samu Castillejo and Jonathan Dos Santos playing wide. The defensive pivot of Manu Trigueros and Bruno Soriano. Up front, Cedric Bakambu and Adrian Lopez. And, well, that's the area where Escribá has perhaps surprised us most, selecting those two. Haven't really been playing too regularly. The Avalos Martos, Nevado Rodrigo are the linesmen. Gil Manzano, the referee for tonight's game. Villareal going along quite nicely in the league. They'll be facing Real Madrid, who have Keylor Navas in goal. Back four of Dani Carvajal, Pepe, Sergio Ramos and Marcelo. In midfield, well, it's got a familiar look when they're all fit: Luka Modric, Casemiro and Toni Kroos. And up front, a familiar look when they're all fit: the BBC, Bale, Benzema and Cristiano Ronaldo. Gareth Bale gets his first start since coming back from his match against Celta. Villareal, well, despite winning in Rome on Thursday, they were humiliated in the home leg, Los Italians, and are out of Europe this season. They got considerably further in the Europa League last season, only falling to Liverpool in the semi-finals. That means they and Villareal are going along pretty well in sixth. Who's dropped well wide to the left. A tester there. Didn't really strike it, but just to get his eye in. Ronaldo already there. It's a fine save from Navas. Mario Gaspar's shot just didn't quite bounce right for him.
Well, Trigueros has been absolutely fantastic for Villareal this season. If you were going to put together a La Liga 11.
From Benzema to Modric, it's fallen nicely for him. Ronaldo's there, and that's brilliantly defended by Mario Gaspar. Getting goal side of Ronaldo, who was trying. Toni Kroos, he picks out Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo taking on Mario Gaspar, whipping the cross in low to the near post, where Sergio Asenjo gobbles it up. Ambu, back to Dos Santos. Dos Santos wide. This is Adrian, running at Carvajal, turning him. Still Adrian, and he just couldn't get the shot off. It was nodded behind by Sergio Ramos. It will be a corner. He's trying to find the way through, twisting and turning Carvajal.
Maybe lacking, as you say, with goals, but they had at least a good understanding and were getting other players involved. Bit of a loss after Pata had impressed so much in the first half of the season.
Marcelo with the cross. That's an awkward one. Oh, what a save from Asenjo. Benzema cannot believe it. That one seemed to hover above the goal line. Asenjo's taken a knock and wants treatment. The ball's still in play. Pepe continues. This time it goes out for a throw. Referee Gil Manzano goes across to see the Villareal keeper. What an astonishing save from Sergio Asenjo. I'll tell you what, if goal line in Spain, that would be interesting to have another look. Here comes Marcelo, twisting this way and that. The cross is fine. It actually comes off Victor Ruiz, not Benzema. And, or maybe just clips Benzema's arm. It's a fine save, but it's right on the line.
He adjusts himself as well, Asenjo. He doesn't make the immediate leap. He takes a little hop step to make sure he can push the ball out. That might be where he's suffered the knock. It might just be from the fall, but Asenjo adjusting very.
Here's Castillejo with a bit of space. Dos Santos storming through. Here is Dos Santos. Mario Gaspar wasn't the greatest pass from the Mexican and gets his head to it. That'll be a goal kick. Almost a textbook counter there from the Yellow Submarine.
Didn't look as if Dos Santos realised quite how much space he had. The defence had backed off him. He could maybe have turned there. Instead decided to try and play a team.
Good ball. Castillejo. Oh, gets away from Ramos. Oh, we had to make the choice there. Trigueros. Dos Santos deflection and wide. Well, again, that's a brilliant counter-attack from Villareal. In the end, it was well defended by Real Madrid. Castillejo doing everything right there, and he just makes the wrong choice of cross. Hits it straight at Pepe when there were. But Villareal insisting. Jaume Costa, good ball in. Bakambu couldn't make it. Castillejo, arriving on the far post, was stretching for the half volley, and they were ripped wide apart there, Real Madrid. Good pressing to take the ball off the Liga leaders as they tried to play it out. Neither Bakambu on the near post, who got the slightest of touches, nor Castillejo, who was stretching, could hit the target.
Just got under it, Castillejo, as it was bouncing up. If he makes just
selfless player, Adrian. His Bakambu gets into the area. Oh, it's pushed away by Navas, and Adrian was close.
Yeah, causing all sorts of problems for Pepe, dragging him wide. Both Adrian and Bakambu, of course, problems for him.
Cruz picks out Marcelo. Marcelo's crossed to the far post. Bale was there to greet it. Under pressure from Victor Ruiz. He couldn't keep the header down. The medical staff of Villareal. Trigueros. Castillejo. Oh, lovely, lovely dummy. In comes the cross. But Bakambu just couldn't get there ahead of Pepe. Samu Castillejo's first half performance here, Duncan, is causing all kinds of problems.
That was a wonderful piece of skill. Draws two defenders in, and just with that stalled pass, could have created.
Marcelo finding Benzema, who runs at Mario Gaspar. A little back healer from Marcelo. This is better. Benzema, Fernandez. Well, it's going to go down as the final attack of the first half, and there was a lot of direct intent there from Real Madrid. Driving forward, it comes back to him. He tries to curl it with the outside of his left foot. It was always going to be an awkward one, and he ended up hitting the stanchion.
He had Bakambu with him, but plays the 1-2 of Toni Kroos even.
He was looking for Cherichev. Rodrigo Hernandez. It was good work there from Carvajal, although the final product wasn't there. There's claims for a penalty, and a penalty's being given. Trigueros on his knees pleading to the referee, Ruiz as well. Let's have a look again. Toni Kroos congratulated by Pepe there. Escribá is having furious words with the fourth official. The home fans aren't happy. Let's see a repeat. Ronaldo preparing to take it. The Villareal players surrounding the ref. Well, it clearly comes off his hand. Is there any way you can get out of the way there if you're Bruno Soriano?
Well, might even just kind of roll up his chest slightly. It's very harsh on Bruno Soriano, who, remember, against Barcelona, had a pretty blatant handball not called.
Absolutely, yeah. And Fran Escribá, normally one of the calmest men on the benches of La Liga, is beside himself. Bruno will miss the next game for the yellow card. I just wish, Duncan, that the referees followed the same criteria for handballs and penalty. There's going to be more punishment for players in the dugout. Escribá is furious, I think quite rightly so. I mean, if that's a penalty, you have to give them all. No, I mean, there's who's been yellow carded. The shout or the chant around the ceramic stadium is, that's the way that Real Madrid won. Escribá's been given his, the return of the referee greeted by jeers from the fans behind the goal there, who are absolutely furious.
Ronaldo's missed just one of his last 5 penalties.
Oh, and he doesn't miss this one. Fernandez got to it, but that was struck so firmly. And the disappointment from the keeper, Toni Kroos, with a little smile. And is this a repetition, or is it another one? I think, oh no, that's the yellow card to Roberto Soldado, the former Madrid man. Well, with all of that, they didn't quite get to it. A brilliant penalty from Ronaldo. 2-2, and a quarter of an hour of tension to come. Marcelo's reaction there, not wanting to look, but he knows this is a bit of an escape act. The home crowd, Ronaldo setting Marcelo through, brilliant, what a ball in, and it's Alvaro Morata. Absolutely breathtaking counter from Real Madrid. 3-2. They have responded in a way we thought was impossible for a long hour or 65 minutes in this game. The last 10 or 15, it's been one-way traffic, absolutely destroying Villareal, and that is a textbook counter-attack.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Castillejo. He's had such a good game to lose the ball there.
I think he felt he might have been fouled. The referee waved it on.
It's a great header, though, from Alvaro Morata. We were just saying that maybe the arrival of Morata means more balls into the box. Marcelo with a great delivery, so good at crossing in from that left-hand side once he goes deep. And Morata with a good header past Fernandez, who does get a hand on it.
I think he should have done a lot better there, Andres Fernandez, unfortunately.